What's up, guys, and welcome back to SCUM. You may notice we're dressed a little bit different. That's because, well, we died. So I kind of threw on whatever I could cobble together out of the car. Fortunately, we still had our old improvised backpack, so I didn't have to make a new one. I did have to make a new quiver, and fortunately, there was a puppet visiting that graciously donated his skin for the quiver. We had this old heavy armor tactical vest that I don't like these personally. They're too heavy and too warm, but whatever, it'll work. Gives us some decent protection in case we do run into the frickin' NPCs again. I found a Ray Kit hoodie that we had in there. Woodcutter shirt and these short trousers. So I transferred everything that we had useful over here. I'm carrying a 357 just because we don't have any ammo for it. Like, none. All of our ammo was on our body that the raiders took. But I'm carrying it because if we do happen to find ammo for it, we don't need a magazine. So it's better than nothing. And then I've also got that MP5 that we found. And it's got a magazine, red dot, and a little bit of extra ammo. We only had one magazine for it, and it's not in great condition, so I'm hoping we don't have to use it. But if we do, at least we have it. Also, I grabbed a handful of bolts because I do want to make a holster. And we need bolts, all of this stuff we got. The skins we can get from puppets, so that's not too difficult. But I didn't have any scrap, so I didn't want to take up backpack space carrying around a couple of skins, because we have those two wolf skins, so we technically could have used those. But I didn't want to do that, take up all the backpack space with that until we find scrap. So I figure we'll find a piece of scrap, and then we can hunt us a couple of puppets or something and make that. That way our pistol is not taking up room there. Anywho, that was a very long way to say, hi, this is a new episode. We're not far from home. Our current base is right there. We're just down here because I'm trying to make our way over to the scrapyard. So we're gonna cut down this away. Maybe hit this town, see if we can't find any good supplies there, and then probably come over here and check sort of the hospital, because there might be some vehicle spawns over there. I'm really hoping we don't have to do this all on foot, because this backpack cannot hold very many wheels, and we need all four for the Laika. I'm hoping we can find a vehicle somewhere along the way. We may also hit the gas station there just to check to see if there's at least a bicycle. But anyway, we're here at this farm first, so I thought, why not check it? I can see a junked vehicle, so we can at least find that piece of scrap. That's good. Is there a vehicle in the barn? No. Yes? No. Anywho. Oh, let's see. I guess with this, I should double check. What are you on? Full auto. Perfect. We'll leave it on full auto, I guess, for the bandits, because holy crap. We may need full auto. You guys know I hate full auto because it's generally a waste of ammo against the puppets. Against those, ooh, we got a wheelbarrow. That's... We're on foot already. Honestly, the wheelbarrow wouldn't be too much of a pain. Damn it. I mean, the thing with the wheelbarrow is you get oodles of storage. This would be mobile storage for us. Damn it. Okay. Well, we're probably going to be pushing that wheelbarrow all the freaking way to the scrapyard then. Hey, a piece of scrap. Would you look at that? It's almost like I figured there might be one in here. You know what? For right now, we have enough bolts and nails. I'm not going to bother taking more. At least not until we have more inventory space. Anybody in here? No? Good. I'm hoping maybe I can find a cleaver in here. That's not a cleaver. Ooh, a bobby pin, though. Thing is, I brought a box of bobby pins. We don't have any screwdrivers. We lost all of our screwdrivers. All of our screwdrivers. I don't think I'm going to take the bobby pin right now. I'm only going to take stuff that we need or that we can use almost immediately. A cleaver! Oh, and it's in good shape, too. Oh, that is in good shape. Get rid of this frickin' thing. No offense, kitchen knife, but you're not overly useful. Yeah, we're okay on that stuff. At least back at camp, and I don't really have a need for more right now. We have a whole clove of garlic on us, but that's something we can drop if we end up not needing it. Okay, well, this house was good. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping it was a workshop, so I might be able to find a screwdriver, but that's okay. Nothing in any of this. Drat. Okay, well, and no puppets either. That's kind of a shame. I was hoping we'd have a puppet or two here so that we could get us this holster made, but that's okay. I guess I should have just brought the skins with us, but I didn't know how soon we might stumble across some scrap. I'll try and grab a ear of corn here, because we could use the food. Come on, corn. Come on. Come on. I need some sustenance. Sustenance. Nutrition. Really? Usually I found one by now. Ah, there we go. Now, we do have an MRE on us, and we still have our emergency can of sardines, so we're not on the verge of starvation or anything like that. But if we can kind of keep our food topped up with food sources that we find along the way, then, you know, kind of eliminates the concern. And yeah, I know, to some degree, you want your character to be a little bit hungry. Because if they're always full, then your, condition or whatever is going to decrease. You want them to be a little bit undernourished so that they'll lose weight. So that they'll be in better shape. But my brain doesn't work like that. My brain doesn't work in the sense of these are the, you know, mechanics or concepts of the game. My brain works in the sense of we're in a survival situation. In a survival situation, you don't turn down free, easy food. You know? Anywho. Firewood. Screwdriver? No, of course not. Why would we find a screwdriver? I wish I could use these barrels for stuff. You know, use those to make like an improvised water collector instead of having to use gas cans. Alright, well, onward. Oh, crap, I forgot. We still got the little crappy trainers. Okay, so we need better shoes, too. Now, where in the heck are we going? Okay, we're going to be making a right up here. I don't know, is there anything else here? I can't tell. Looks like there might be a little something else there. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Hey, there is. There's another building. Perfect. Maybe there's something good in there. And I'm recording this, probably before, well, yeah, I'm recording it before the previous video has even gone up. So, I don't know what your guys' opinions are on, me just running, me leaving stuff like this in, where it's just running from A to B. So, I'm gonna still cut most of it out, just from the standpoint, ooh, is that a tractor? Can it be a working tractor? Please be a working tractor. Oh, it's missing a wheel. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, can you please be a working tractor? Oh, it's got everything. Yeah. It doesn't have fuel, though. Oh, it doesn't have any fuel. Crap. Oh, it doesn't have a seat. You son of a... grumble, grumble, grumble. Man, that sucks. I thought we had found us a tractor. I mean, we have, but it needs fuel and a seat. That's horribly unfortunate. Now, yeah, I'm going to have the MP5 out because I have run across bandits in these barns before. And I'd rather, not get shot again. Now, that being said, generally for these, they're, like the low-level basic drifters. That, well, there's a door for the tractor. That's wonderful. That's not what I need. I was really hoping you were going to be a seat. But here's the thing. It still kind of bugs me that you can't drive the vehicles without a seat. It's like, I've worked on farms a lot in my life. You can improvise a seat really frickin' easily. I mean, heck, we would throw you throw a pillow down on the floor, throw a sack of feed. I mean, the reality is you could just kind of stand awkwardly in there. It's not very comfortable, but it's certainly doable. But I mean, I feel like you should be able to make an improvised seat. Man, that's really unfortunate. I was hoping we found us some actual transportation. Even though the tractor is slow, it's still better than pushing a wheelbarrow. Knee-highs. I don't need knee-high socks. Ooh, there's another building. Okay. Well, we'll search that one too. One thing I don't like with the wheelbarrow is just how quickly it tires you out. Actually, I'll tell you what. We're going to run with the MP5 out. Just so if we do come across an NPC or a raider, bandit, whatever we're going to call them. I haven't quite decided yet. My brain keeps going back and forth between a bunch of different things. Ooh, free grapes. I like the grapes from the standpoint of, one, they give you a decent amount of calories, but they also give you water. So, we're going to go ahead and munch on some grapes, at least the ones that are good. The ones that are slightly off, I don't know about it. Also, for those of you that are new to SCUM, and I know some of you are, you can come in here and you can check taste on things, and you see it'll say slightly off. That means that if you start to eat that, you may get food repulsion. May not, but you might. And if that gets bad enough, then you'll throw up. Now, the easiest way to tell is generally by the percentage. If it's like 75 or above, it's generally still good. If it's below 75, I think it's 75, it may be 70, it'll be slightly off. So you don't even have to come in and check the taste. You can just look at the percentage. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and eat these. And then we'll come over here. These were slightly off. They don't seem to be affecting me, which is good. These ones are even more slightly off. So let's see what happens with those. Okay, they seem to be fine. But it's just a thing of you want to come over here and check under your untreated thing because you may start getting food repulsion. Now, you can still eat food that's slightly off because your food repulsion is not likely going to get full before you're done eating it. If it gets full, then you have issues. If not, then you're fine. It'll pretty much solve itself pretty quickly. Okay, well, pooh, didn't find nothing. Drat. Alrighty, well, let's see, we need to start heading this way. I don't know if this is a bunker here, but I'm not going to make you guys watch me run the wheelbarrow for the next several miles. So, you guys don't have to watch that, even if you want to. I don't want to make a whole video, because it would be a whole video of just, hey, running with a wheelbarrow. Maybe I should do a video on that, just a whole video just running with a wheelbarrow. Anyway, I will see you guys when we get to something more interesting, whether it'll probably be this thing here. It's probably a bunker, I don't know. But I'll see you when we get to something. So, see you guys in just a few minutes. Okay, well, we're not to the thing yet, but we are to another little farmhouse. I don't know if there might be anything here, but we're going to check it. Because you guys have said that you want to see all of this more kind of monotonous stuff, so rather than just take you to the next exciting thing, you guys are going to get to come along for every little thing that we stop at. I'm still not going to make you guys watch me just run a frickin' wheelbarrow across the map, though. Sorry, I know even if you guys want to see stuff like that, I don't want to have to record all of that. I would end up with 2 or 3 times as many videos, and they would all just be, you know, foot travel across the map. So, I'm not going to do that. If it's not too far of a distance, sure. But if it's like this, where we're running a wheelbarrow from here all the way to over here, potentially, yeah, I'm not going to just do a video on that. This other one usable at all? No. Is there anything good in here? No, there's nothing at all in here. Okay. Ooh, hey, there's fruit trees, though. What do we got? Hey, I'll take that. Fruit trees were my main source of sustenance in DayZ, because you could get everything you need from fruit trees. You know, it didn't have the metabolism system like SCUM has, where you have all of your micro and macronutrients. But if you found fresh fruit in DayZ, you basically didn't have to eat or drink, because you'd get enough water from the fruit, and you'd get enough, you know, calories from the fruit. You know what? At some point, we will need a parking sensor for the island base. I've been fiddling around with that with a different character just to kind of play around with it and see what we can do with it. And I've determined that we need excuse me. We need to be able to fortify the bridge. So, anywho, that's not what I wanted to do. Anyway. Onward! We're not too far from the next thing, so maybe I'll just bring you guys along for this, because it's not going to be that long of a jog here, I guess. And you guys have said you wanted to see it, so, again, this will be a test for you guys. Do you guys really want to see this kind of stuff? Or are you okay with me cutting this kind of crap out? Because if it was me personally, I wouldn't want to sit here and watch this. I don't even like having to do this. You know, just having to slowly jog across the map with a wheelbarrow. Which, we don't have to carry the wheelbarrow, but the wheelbarrow is good mobile storage. It's slow as hell, though. But then, you see, with the wheelbarrow, you get to stop and do this kind of stuff every couple of minutes. So, again, this will be another test for you guys. Do you really want to sit here and watch this? Now, something else we could do for the wheelbarrow situation is they have made it now to where, well, you guys saw in one of the previous episodes, I can set, like, infinite stamina to where we can still run the wheelbarrow, but we wouldn't have to keep taking a break. Now, I don't know if that affects your skill gain or not, though. But, anyway, that's an option that we have. I don't like to use stuff like that if I don't have to, just because it definitely feels cheaty doing it that way. But, like I say, it's something. I hear a goat. We don't need the goat meat, though. We've got the 2 wolves worth of meat back there still. Huh. What is here? I'm not. Oh, there's a. Ooh, that's like an old farmhouse or something. That's actually nice. I like that being set way back off the road like that. Yeah, I know, you're tired. See, I don't have binoculars anymore either, but yeah, that's a farm back there. Well, good. If we could find a tractor seat, I would load that in the wheelbarrow, take it back over to that other farm, and maybe try and get the tractor going. Although it still doesn't have any fuel, and the nearest fuel station from that place is a good ways away. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't make it. And we don't have a fuel can, so that's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure I can't fit the tractor seat in this backpack either. Doodly doodly doo. You know, why am I pushing the wheelbarrow up here? We don't need the wheelbarrow up here. I just want to check this place to see what's here, and then we can get back on the road with the wheelbarrow. Instead of me being a stupid. But you know, you guys know me. I'm a stupid. Oh, that's a tree. Now, you would think that I would have learned from the airfield not to sprint into a location, but this is actually a nice little place. This is really nice. Anybody home? Screwdriver? No, of course not. Wheel, what do you fit tractor. That doesn't do me any good. The tractor that we found has a wheel. What was that? Oh, door. Now, you can technically go up into the loft, but I highly doubt there's going to be anything good up there. But we can check it. Oh, they've expanded the lofts. Piece of scrap. I already have scrap, thank you. Nothing. Okay. Well, let's see if we break our ankle here. Hiya! No, we don't. Fantasterific. Beautiful. Might there be anything good in here? Yeah, give me this MP5. Another tractor door. That's wonderful. Don't need it. Yeah, that's the same one that we found, too. So, yeah, I don't need that at all. Another tractor tire. Wonderful. Can we find a tractor seat? I don't need firewood. I didn't realize that was firewood when I searched. Oh, yellow screwdriver. Okay, so take note of that, people. Is that a tractor? It's a tractor driver seat. It's a tractor driver seat. Oh, much room do you take? You take up a lot of room. Okay. Oh, you know, we don't even need to put that in the wheelbarrow. Oh, man. Okay. But yes, take note, folks. These little small farms, don't necessarily pass them up. You might find exactly what you need. God, that yellow screwdriver was worth coming here. The seat for the tractor, too. Oh, man. Now, the only issue at this point is that tractor doesn't have any fuel. That's a problem. What do we got in here? Ooh, there's a chainsaw in here. Okay, well. I don't have room to carry the chainsaw and the tractor seat. Question for you guys. You know, with that ooh, a small screw. I'll take it. Sure, why not? With that tractor, I mean, we can use that as a primary vehicle. It's going to be slow, but it's certainly usable as such. Should we just run the tractor? Or, why are there no puppets anywhere? I'm shocked. There were several puppets back at the house, and there's none here. But, should we just take the tractor and use it as a primary vehicle for getting over to y'all? Or should we take the tractor down to the scrapyard and try and get wheels for the Laika? Let me know on that one, because... Ooh, portable electric stove. Oh, you don't take up that much space. Ooh, a car jack. We will need that. I don't remember if we have a car jack. Either way, if we bother getting tires for the Laika, we will need it. Okay, so like here, sardines. Let's see the taste. See, here it says spoiled. Don't eat those. You will throw up. Pin. I don't need the pin right now. I also don't need a flare. I say I don't need a pin. What does it take to make... I don't even know where it is. The parking... or the door sensor thing. The automatic door opener deal. I don't know. I know you need the pins for things like explosive triggers, that type of thing. I don't know if you need those for the door openers or not. Tools and miscellaneous. I don't think you do. But I could be wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can actually just make a wheel. There we go. Remote door sensor. No, you don't. Okay, we need all of this stuff. Electrician's tools, okay. I'm not sure if we have those or not. I can't remember if I found those in a cargo drop or not. Anywho. There's a bicycle. Well, that's all well and good, but that doesn't give us any kind of storage. Okay. Okay. Well, we have a decision to make here. Firefighter pet. Hey, you would give me decent storage, better than these shorts. Well, I mean, the same as the shorts, but a little better protection than the shorts, perhaps. There we go. Okay. That works. Ooh, another small screwdriver. Sure. So, what we can do, because that tractor still doesn't have fuel, so it doesn't do us any good at the moment because we can't, I can pretty well guarantee you it doesn't have enough fuel to get over to this fuel station. If it even has any fuel at all. So we still need to find fuel for the tractor. So, what we could do, we could take this bicycle, put the tractor seat in the wheelbarrow, okay, and leave the wheelbarrow there. And we'll remember that the wheelbarrow is here. And then, actually, we could, I don't know how much room that tractor seat takes up. I need to check that. Because if I can fit it in my backpack, then I don't need the water, and that's just going to make me have to pee. Celery's no good. Okay. So yeah, I need to see how much space that seat takes up. Because if I can fit the seat in my backpack, then in theory, we could just take it back to the tractor and install it. I'm not sure why I'm looking for foodstuffs. Don't need food. I don't need slippers. I need better shoes. I mean, technically, there was those rubber boots out there. They'd technically, in theory, be slightly gooder than these trainers. Maybe. Ooh, some driving gloves. I do want those. You know what? We're gonna equip those instead of our boxer briefs, just because they give us a little bit of storage space. I'll tell you what, we'll store our other pants in those pants. How about that? Money? No money. Money? No money. Drat. Okay. Also, I don't believe I spawned with a bank card this time. I did not. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, I think we're done here. Let's go. Oh, man, we got a bicycle. I'm so happy about finding... We got a bicycle. We got now a functional tractor aside from it not... Let's see. Where was the tractor? So the tractor sheet was over here. Aside from it not having any fuel. You know what? Let's go ahead and equip those two. I said that. They're not in very good condition either. Let's just stick with the crappy little trainers, I guess, because I can at least repair those. Okay. Let's get this back to the wheelbarrow. Well, let's see. Drop all of this stuff. If we can fit this seat in our backpack, which I'm fairly certain we cannot, then I will just run it back to the track. Yeah, we can't. Okay. Okay. Well, then let's just go put this in the wheelbarrow. Along with pretty much all this other stuff that's in our pack. Wheelbarrow. And I will probably run this back over to the tractor at some point off camera, just so you guys don't have to watch that. Unless you want to, I'll leave it up to you guys. If you want to see me have to carry this freaking thing all the way back just to put it in the tractor, then fine, we'll do that. So just to me, it seems like a waste of video time to show all of just like this, where it's just running or slowly jogging while carrying something heavy. But yeah, right now that tractor has no fuel. And so we need to find a fuel can. Let's see, I don't need any of this. Since we do have a location on the tractor, we're going to just... No, you get in there. You know what? You guys go in here, because we have that one yellow screwdriver, so we don't need to take up extra inventory space with that. Yeah. You go in there. And you go there. Okay. Alrighty. Well, now, I guess we're going to take the bike. And I guess we're probably, with the bike, going to head over to this town now. See if we can't find us a gas can. And maybe, see if I can find a small gas can. I think I could fit the small gas can in this backpack. Thing is, we just can't loot a heck of a lot of other stuff. We're specifically looking for a gas can. And preferably a small gas can, unfortunately. But, like I said, I want to get this tractor going because it literally has everything it needs other than fuel. Assuming we can get it started. That we may have issues with that, I don't know. You know, if we end up running the battery down because it can't start, then that's going to be a problem. I don't know, can you push the tractors? I mean, I'm sure I can do the nudge thing, but I don't know if you can actually push the tractors like you can with the regular vehicles. But anywho. We searched that, didn't we? Yeah, I just went in through the window. Okay, parking sensors are not difficult to find. Good. Can I rest on this sofa? I can. Now that right there just looks like a nice little apocalyptic setting, doesn't it? Here, you know what? Can I get... Yeah, I can. Perfect. I like that. We could use that as a thumbnail. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Perfect. Okay, well... I'm gonna say that this may do it for this episode. It's probably a little bit shorter, and I apologize for that. But it's going to take me a while to get over to that town. Let's see, what direction even is that town? Okay, well, I mean, if we just get back out on the road and continue down the way we were going, just follow that road, we'll get there. Okay. So, next episode will be starting at that town, and we can see what we can come across there. So, I'm going to go ahead and make some progress on that, though. Just something else I would like them to add. Okay, you see how you've got, you can change the speed of the bicycle, and with like the wheelbarrow, and the plane with the scroll wheel. You see, this is slow. You can go a little bit faster, and you can go faster, faster. So you basically have the same kind of thing of walk, jog, run. I wish they would implement that for the rest of the vehicles. Just throttle control rather than full throttle, let off the throttle completely. Full throttle, let off the throttle completely. So hopefully they will add that at some point. I am going the right direction, aren't I? Yes, I needed to go left. Okay, beautiful. Alrighty. Well, that will do it for this episode. If you guys have enjoyed the series so far, I would greatly appreciate you hitting that like and subscribe buttons. Where do I need to go here? I need to go right. And let me know what you guys think on the tractor versus the Laika. Like I said, the tractor is good to go. It just needs fuel. So we could grab it once we get fuel for it. The Laika, I'm sure, will need fuel as well. And we can just get on our way then. Or we can use the tractor to go find wheels for the Laika. And then use the Laika as our primary vehicle. I don't have a preference. I've never used the tractor before because they took it out a long time ago, and I never got to use it, and they just put it back in with 1.0. So I know that it's slow because we have one on the multiplayer server. So I know that it's not a fast vehicle, but it's got some storage space. Holy crap, it's got some storage space. So let me know what you guys would like to see as far as Laika versus... Yeah, we need to go this way. Versus tractor. And other than that, I'm going to go ahead and plug the links in the description. We've got St. Jude Children's Hospital and Wounded Warrior Project, both linked in the description. So if you'd like to support either of those charities, please go check out those links. We have my Discord server, where you can talk to me more directly than in the comments section. We have the Wolfpack Multiplayer SCUM server, Discord server, linked in the description. That's the server that I do all of my SCUM live streams on. It is a nice, chill PvE server, where the only people you have to worry about shooting you in the face are the NPCs. We have no mechs turned on, so the sentries are turned off. And other than that, it's pretty much vanilla settings, other than we've made things a little bit easier. So, like, your metabolism is slowed down a little bit, so you're not constantly needing to find food every 5 seconds. And just basic stuff like that. Nighttime is a little bit shorter than vanilla. Anyway, it's a nice chill server. If you're looking for something like that, go check out the Discord there. Read the server rules page, and if it all sounds good to you, then contact either myself or Necros. We are the admins for the server, and we will get you set up with the password. And then we have my wife's YouTube channel, where she does a myriad of videos, ranging from rain and relaxation videos to little kind of comedy comics, I guess, would be a good way to put it, that she's working on now for the band, kind of centered around the band Sleep Token. So if you guys like that band, go check out her channel. Oh, cargo drop, wonderful. Ooh, cargo drop. Ooh. You know what? We might... The problem is Well, we might find a gas can. Except it'll be a big gas can. Crap. And it won't have any fuel in it. Oh, that's tempting. I may go... I really don't know. Because the one thing I need right now is a gas can. Anywho. But we also do family live streams over there where we play games like Phasmophobia and Ghost Exile. So if you would like to see any of that content, go check out her channel. And other than that, I can't think of anything else to ramble about. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, guys, well, I decided to go after that cargo drop because my thought process was, you never know what we might find. We might find a hiking backpack, we might find fuel, might find some better gear, who knows. So, we're going to try this, and you can see we actually have a decent number of puppets this time, so that's good. I say that's good. It's good assuming that we can take them out without drawing too much attention. Come on. That's the wrong way, buddy. Wrong way. I'm over here. There you go. You figured it out. Kabiff. Now, you guys know my style, or those of you that have been with the channel a while know my style. I guess a lot of you are new. But I like to try and draw the puppets in one at a time like so. So that they can bring me my arrows back, rather than launching a whole bunch of arrows all over the place and then running out of arrows. Plus with this bow, it's kind of hard to get headshots anyway. Never mind. I don't know that that was a headshot. That was just a skinny puppet that... I don't know if there's one in that bush there or where I'm hearing it from. Come on, you. Give me my arrow back. Hey, oh, crap! Ouch! Ah, that was not very smart of me. Oofles. I need to get better about rapidly switching to the cleaver. Because the cleaver puts a hurt on them. You know, the cleaver does a good job. I'm not going to search any of these for screwdrivers since we have the yellow screwdriver. I think I missed. Yep, I missed. Since we have the yellow screwdriver and we have a couple of small screwdrivers back at, or in the wheelbarrow already. Is it in the wheelbarrow? I think it's in the wheelbarrow. Yeah, there's a cluster of them right there. I don't want to draw the whole cluster. Hiya. Next. Hiya. Arrows. And I'm not super concerned about trying to get all of these arrows back, just because these are the basic pointy stick arrows. I just want to make sure that I have enough arrows that I don't risk running out. Like, see here, I don't know why it starts taking from alternating stacks, but it does, and it bugs me. Oh crap, that brought both of them. There we go. I miss my compound, or my recurve bow with the, oh, there's the drop. With the broadhead arrows. Man, that thing was nice. And for the record, me personally, I prefer the recurve bows over the compound bow. Because the recurve bows, for me anyway, seem to be able to fire a little bit faster. And the compound bows have that auto zoom feature. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I like being able to zoom in. I don't like it automatically zooming in because that doesn't work well if the puppets are close. You know, for a distance like this, that was loud. Hey, now. You know, for a distance shot, yeah, it would work well. For if they get up close and personal, not so much. Where are you? I heard you over here. You know, if you're not gonna bother me, then I don't really care too much. We're gonna need to make some more arrows soon as well. But that's okay. Right. Okay. Oh, hi there. You know, I don't think you're going to be a problem. You can just stay over there and keep doing stuff and things over yonder ways. Yeah. Okay. So, we need 6. Six. Lockpicks. Oh, please let me find a hiking backpack in here. Honestly, I'd be fine with it if we found a hiking backpack, a recurve bow, some hiking boots, and a gas can. That would just be lovely. Well, we got the gas can. That works. I can't. No, I can't fit that in this backpack though. That's a problem. But we do have a gas can now. Unfortunately, I don't think I can take it on the bike. So, I'm going to have to run it over to a fuel station on foot. And then back to the tractor. More of those. I really don't need more of those. Drat. If I could find a pistol with some ammo, too, that'd be great. Oh, good, a chainsaw. Just, I mean, I would like the chainsaw for, you know, working on the base. But we don't need it yet. Oh, fantastic. Really don't care about that at all. Okay, I will take the axe. You betcha. And we'll take the toolbox. Sure. We'll see what's in this last one. Awesome. So, the axe, the toolbox, and the gas can are pretty much the only useful things out of here for me. Can we fit the sledgehammer in there? We can. We don't really need the sledgehammer, though. boxes of these. Okay, well, I mean, that's, I guess, useful for selling. Or for disinfecting stuff, so. Let's see, that was just the chainsaw. This was armor that we don't need because we already have some. The helmet didn't seem to do a damn thing against the NPCs before. Because I'm pretty sure, didn't we have a helmet? Or maybe we, I thought we had a helmet. Maybe we didn't. Maybe we didn't have a helmet. Let's take a helmet. I don't like this style helmet, but anywho, let's grab the gas can. It has a little bit of fuel. Yeah, drink it. That's exactly what we want to do. Okay, well, oh, fantastic. I can't even run now. Awesome. Okay, well, we at least got a gas can. There's no food, no nothing in there. That's disappointing. Which I've noticed that about the drops lately. It seems like the drops are all more disappointing than they used to be. Man, I can't ride the bike and carry the gas can. Pretty sure anyway. Let's find out. Nope, gonna just drop the gas can. Well, fantastic. That sucks a whole lot. Because I'm not going to leave that there because it may despawn. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to be running all of this stuff back to somewhere. Actually, what we'll probably... Oh, crap, we're further away from the gas station. I was thinking we were closer to the town, but we're not. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. So, I guess, for the next episode, I'm probably not... Well, here's what I'm going to do. Off camera, probably anyway off camera, I'm going to run over, fill this thing with fuel. I'll record the gas station, but if nothing interesting happens at the gas station other than, hey, I shoot a couple of puppets, then, If NPCs show up, then I'll show you guys that. But if it's just me... If it's just me killing a couple of puppets and filling this thing with gas and then running away, it's really not worth showing. I think this is still within the safe range here. I'm going to go back and move that bicycle up to the road, I think. Well, I didn't mean to just yeet that, but that's okay. But yeah, we'll move the bicycle back up to the road. But anyway, I'm going to get fuel, take it back to the wheelbarrow, and then I'm going to get all of that stuff back up to the tractor. And so next time, you'll probably see me just starting at the tractor with it being, functional. But if something more exciting happens between now and then I will show you guys that. But anyway, other than that, probably just see you guys back at the tractor. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.